Hi, today we're going to talk about glassware. This being basically in general what you serve your wine in. And it sounds like a simple thing, but there are some problems people encounter with it. And just for the record, this is an Australian Cabernet Sauvignon today. So I'm going to set that aside for the moment. And we're going to talk about the right kinds of glasses to use and the wrong kinds. Let's start here. I got this all off the side. This is great if you're doing shots. It's not so great if you're doing wine. Dixie cups, if you're in Dixie, maybe, but nah, we'll skip those too. I didn't have the official kind, but picture this as a red solo cup. No, you don't want to use these either. So solo cups are bad. If you go to a wine event and they're serving it in these, I'd walk away. Okay, now into this actual glassware. This is great for water. It is not so great for wine. It's just a little bit too country, shall we say. No offense to country wine drinkers, but no. Okay, this little guy here is something I think came from my grandmother's house, and it would probably be good for a little shot of whiskey, but I wouldn't use it for wine. So, cool looking glass, nice little beady bottom. Alright, now this is another one. You'll run across these a lot. The labeled wine glass. Okay, if you are actually at a winery and they're serving you in this type of glass, that's fine. They're promoting their product. But I wouldn't serve these to my friends, so keep that in mind. Now let's see, let's move up. Now this is not so bad. This is an inexpensive glass. You can find them in most of your big box stores relatively cheap, or some of the dollar stores that you might find around. And these would be good for, especially for a large group of people coming over where you don't want to spend a small fortune in glassware. So this would be an okay glass. Now, by comparison, this is one you've seen me use before, and you can see it's a lot smaller. So you still only fill it up to here, so you're not going to get a lot of wine in there, but you refill. Again, it gives a little bit of swirl room, so it's not bad, it's just not great. Okay, this one over here, kind of the same story. It's a little bit better shape, a little bit finer glass in this case, but also, by comparison, it's a smaller glass. This one might be good for a white wine, which is chilled. This particular is fairly good glass. It's just smaller. So I'd use this more as a white wine where it's chilled and you refill more often so the wine stays cool. Alright, now this is a much better glass. Again, this is my normal everyday glass that you see me use all the time. This is one that I kind of drag out when I have company with my wine drinking friends. I have, I believe, 7 or 8 of these, so I'd like to have a couple more just to have on hand, but that's all I have. Usually that works for me. Now, just to give you an idea about these, handy dandy ruler here. Do it this way so I can actually measure it. Okay, this guy is about 9 inches tall, which is, the other way, 23 centimeters. So, after using metric 23 centimeters versus 9 inches, and obviously this one's a little shorter. Now the thing I like about this particular style glass is it does fit in my dishwasher. To buy these, you're probably going to spend about a ticket each on them. These I have to get as a promotion, so I don't know the actual cost. But these are not a bad glass. They're not going to be fatal if somebody breaks one, and you can survive the ordeal. Now this is another one I got, and so the same manufacturer as the first one. Again, it's comparison. I'm going to put these in a row here. Okay, this is my everyday glass. The reason I use this one every day is a good glass, but I only have one of them. So that's my everyday glass. This one is one we just talked about, the 9-inch, 23 centimeter. This one now is the same company, but it's a much more expensive glass. This will cost you about 2 tickets per glass to buy. And it is taller, looking at 10 inches, another inch taller, and about 26 centimeters. Now, the problem I got with this, although it's a nice glass, it is a little pricey, and it also doesn't fit in the dishwasher, meaning I have to hand wash it. I got a couple of these. I probably won't buy any more just because I like the other side better. And you'll have people say, don't put them in the dishwasher, you know, that's bad, it's bad for them. It's like, yeah, it may be, but it's better than having them broken if you wash them by hand. So, that's kind of a quick trip through glassware, and then the first question is, why does it make a difference? Well, if you remember, we talked about them. We you have to really get into your wine to enjoy it. You want to look at it, you want a good field of vision to see it, you want to be able to smell it, and of course taste it. Side note on that, the thinner the glass this way, the better you can taste. It's a weirdness. It's like you take, what is it, water glass, I mean this is like a foot thick. So this is not going to make your wine taste very good. You can't really get your nose in it. You can swirl it around okay, but it just doesn't work for wine. And again, if you get something that's too small, same thing. It doesn't really work well. So you want something that's got a little bit of size to it, a little bit of depth, and very nice clean glass. It makes the wine present better, it makes it smell better, and makes it taste better. So, with all that in mind, if you learned something from this video, give me a thumbs up. In the meantime, cheers.